Words are one of the most powerful tools we possess. They have the ability to inspire, heal, and build bridges between people, but they also have the capacity to harm, create misunderstandings, and destroy relationships. Speaking with purpose and caution is not merely about choosing the right words, but about understanding the impact they can have and using them thoughtfully to foster positivity and connection. When we speak without consideration, we risk creating unintended consequences. A careless word spoken in anger or frustration can linger long after the moment has passed, leaving scars that may take years to heal. On the other hand, a kind word spoken at the right time can uplift someone's spirit, offer comfort, or motivate them to achieve greatness. Understanding this duality is the first step toward becoming intentional in how we communicate. Speaking with purpose requires clarity about our intentions. Before saying anything, it is important to ask ourselves, why am I saying this? What do I hope to achieve? Is what I'm about to say necessary, true, and kind? These questions serve as a mental filter, helping us refine our message so that it aligns with our goals and values. Purposeful speech is not about speaking more often. It is about speaking less, but with greater depth and relevance. When we take the time to think through our words, they carry more weight and meaning. Caution in speech is equally vital. It is about recognizing the emotional, social, and psychological dynamics at play in any conversation. People interpret words not just based on their literal meaning, but also through the lens of their emotions, experiences, and expectations. What may seem like an innocent remark to one person can feel hurtful or dismissive to another. Being cautious means considering the feelings and perspectives of others before speaking. It requires empathy and the ability to put oneself in another's shoes to anticipate how our words might be received. Listening is a key component of speaking with purpose and caution. Often we are so focused on expressing our thoughts that we forget to truly listen to the other person. Active listening allows us to understand their point of view, acknowledge their emotions, and respond in a way that is both thoughtful and constructive. When we listen first, we gain the context needed to tailor our words for maximum impact while minimizing misunderstandings. Moreover, speaking with caution does not mean avoiding difficult conversations or sugarcoating the truth. It means addressing sensitive issues with tact, respect, and a focus on resolution rather than blame. For instance, delivering constructive feedback requires balancing honesty with encouragement. Instead of saying, "You did this wrong," which might come across as harsh, one could say, "Here's a suggestion on how this could be improved." The latter approach maintains the integrity of the message while reducing the likelihood of defensiveness or hurt feelings. Purposeful and cautious speech is particularly crucial in moments of conflict or heightened emotions. When tempers flare, it is easy to say things we do not mean, driven by the heat of the moment rather than rational thought. These are the times when pausing before speaking becomes most important. Taking a deep breath or counting to 10 can create the space needed to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Words spoken in anger are rarely productive. They often escalate the situation instead of resolving it. Technology has added a new dimension to the importance of speaking with caution. In the digital age, where conversations often take place via text, email, or social media, the absence of tone and context can easily lead to misinterpretation. A sarcastic comment that might be understood in person can come across as rude or offensive in writing. This underscores the need for extra care when communicating in written form, ensuring that our words are clear, respectful, and free from ambiguity. Speaking with purpose also involves authenticity. People can sense when words are insincere or manipulative, and this erodes trust. Being genuine in our communication fosters stronger relationships and creates an atmosphere of mutual respect. Authenticity does not mean sharing every thought that crosses our minds. It means ensuring that what we choose to say reflects our true beliefs and intentions. The power of words is amplified in positions of leadership or influence. Leaders who speak with purpose and caution inspire confidence and loyalty, while those who use their words carelessly risk alienating their teams and diminishing their credibility. A leader who acknowledges others' contributions, communicates a clear vision, and addresses challenges with empathy and optimism sets the tone for a positive and productive environment. Finally, speaking with purpose and caution is an ongoing practice, not a one-time effort. It requires self-awareness and a willingness to reflect on our communication habits. Did my words achieve the desired outcome? Could I have expressed myself more effectively? These questions help us grow as communicators, enabling us to continuously refine our approach. In conclusion, the way we use our words has a profound impact on our relationships, our reputation, and even our own sense of self. By speaking with purpose and caution, we ensure that our words serve as a force for good, fostering understanding, harmony, and progress. Let us remember that our words are not just a reflection of what we think, but also a tool for shaping the world around us. Let us use them wisely. The mind is one of the most powerful tools we possess, shaping our perceptions, decisions, and the way we interact with the world. However, like any tool, it requires training and discipline to function effectively. Without focus, the mind becomes a chaotic space, easily distracted by endless streams of information, worries, and unproductive thoughts. Training your mind for focus is not just about improving productivity, it's about achieving clarity, balance, and a deeper sense of purpose in life. Focus begins with understanding that the mind is naturally prone to wander. Studies suggest that our minds drift away from the task at hand nearly half of the time, often pulled by external stimuli or internal chatter. This wandering can lead to feelings of overwhelm and frustration as tasks take longer to complete and goals seem harder to achieve. Recognizing this tendency is the first step in regaining control. It is not about suppressing thoughts, but about gently guiding the mind back to what matters most. Training the mind for focus requires deliberate effort and consistent practice. One of the most effective tools for this is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, paying attention to your thoughts and surroundings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to anchor your attention, even amidst distractions. This could be as simple as focusing on your breath, noticing the sensations of your body, or tuning into the sounds around you. Over time, mindfulness strengthens the brain's ability to concentrate, much like how physical exercise strengthens muscles. Another important aspect of cultivating focus is setting clear priorities. The modern world bombards us with countless tasks, notifications, and demands on our time. Without clarity about what truly matters, it's easy to become scattered, dividing attention between multiple things without giving full effort to any of them. Take the time to identify your most important goals, whether they are personal, professional, or spiritual. Once you have clarity, organize your time and energy around these priorities, minimizing distractions that pull you away from them. Eliminating distractions is a key step in training your mind. In an age of constant connectivity, distractions are everywhere: emails, social media, text messages, and the endless stream of online content. While it's impossible to eliminate all distractions, you can create an environment that supports focus. This might involve setting specific times to check emails, turning off notifications, or designating a quiet space for deep work. The more you control your environment, the easier it becomes to concentrate. Mental focus is also closely tied to physical well-being. A tired, stressed, or poorly nourished body makes it significantly harder to concentrate. Sleep, in particular, plays a critical role in cognitive functions, including attention and memory. Ensuring you get adequate rest not only improves your ability to focus, but also enhances overall brain health. Similarly, regular physical exercise boosts the production of neurotransmitters that enhance concentration, while a balanced diet provides the nutrients your brain needs to function optimally. Another effective strategy for improving focus is practicing single tasking, the opposite of multitasking. Multitasking may seem efficient, but research shows that it often leads to reduced productivity and lower quality of work. When you switch between tasks, your brain has to adjust, which takes time and mental energy. By focusing on one task at a time, you allow your brain to fully engage, resulting in deeper understanding and faster completion. Managing stress is equally important in the pursuit of focus. Stress floods the brain with hormones that interfere with concentration and decision-making. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and even short breaks during the day can help reduce stress and reset your mind. A calm mind is more capable of sustained attention than one that is overwhelmed by anxiety. In addition to managing distractions and stress, training your mind for focus involves building mental resilience. Focus can be challenging when faced with setbacks or monotonous tasks. However, learning to persevere despite difficulty strengthens your ability to concentrate over time. This resilience comes from developing a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be improved through effort and persistence. Each time you successfully refocus after being distracted, you're strengthening your mental muscles, making it easier to focus in the future. Reflection and self-awareness are crucial components of mental training. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on how well you managed your focus. Were there specific times when your attention faltered? What triggered the distraction? And how can you address it in the future? This practice of self-evaluation helps you identify patterns and make adjustments to improve your focus over time. Finally, recognize that training your mind for focus is a lifelong journey, not a one-time effort. The brain, like any muscle, needs regular exercise to stay sharp. The more you practice focusing, the easier it becomes, and the greater your ability to tune out distractions and fully immerse yourself in the present moment. Over time, this discipline transforms your relationship with your mind, giving you a sense of control and confidence in your ability to tackle challenges. In conclusion, a focused mind is a powerful mind. It allows you to approach tasks with clarity, achieve your goals more efficiently, and experience life more fully. By practicing mindfulness, prioritizing what matters, managing distractions, and maintaining physical and mental health, you can train your mind to become a tool for growth and success. Focus is not just a skill, but a habit, one that can elevate every aspect of your life when cultivated with care and consistency. Emotions are an integral part of being human. They color our experiences, shape our relationships, and influence our decisions. While emotions are natural and necessary, the way we handle them determines the quality of our lives. Mastering your emotions does not mean suppressing or ignoring them. Rather, it involves understanding, managing, and channeling them effectively to promote personal growth and well-being. Emotional mastery allows you to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure instead of being controlled by impulsive reactions. The first step to mastering your emotions is developing self-awareness. This involves recognizing your emotional states as they arise and understanding their underlying causes. Often emotions are triggered by external events, but their intensity is influenced by internal beliefs, past experiences, and expectations. For example, anger in a heated argument may stem from feelings of disrespect or fear of being misunderstood. By identifying the root causes of your emotions, you gain insight into your patterns of thinking and behavior. Self-awareness is not about judging your emotions as right or wrong, but acknowledging them as signals that guide you toward deeper understanding of yourself. Once you become aware of your emotions, the next step is learning to regulate them. Emotional regulation does not mean denying how you feel, but choosing how to express those feelings in a way that aligns with your values and goals. For instance, instead of lashing out in anger during a disagreement, you can take a moment to pause, breathe, and calmly articulate your perspective. This ability to pause before reacting is a hallmark of emotional intelligence and is critical in maintaining healthy relationships and making sound decisions. One effective technique for emotional regulation is mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present and observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. When you are mindful, you create space between yourself and your feelings, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For example, if you feel anxious before a presentation, mindfulness can help you acknowledge the anxiety without letting it spiral into self-doubt. Instead of resisting the emotion, you can accept it as a natural response and redirect your focus toward preparation and confidence. Another powerful tool for mastering your emotions is reframing your perspective. The way you interpret events greatly influences your emotional response. Negative emotions often arise from seeing situations through a lens of fear, frustration, or inadequacy. By consciously shifting your perspective, you can transform these feelings into more constructive ones. For instance, instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your worth, you can see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Reframing allows you to approach challenges with optimism and resilience, reducing the emotional toll of setbacks. It is also essential to recognize the role of physiological factors in emotional mastery. Emotions are closely tied to the body, and physical well-being has a significant impact on emotional health. Lack of sleep, poor nutrition, and chronic stress can make it harder to manage your emotions effectively. On the other hand, regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest can help stabilize your mood and enhance your ability to cope with stress. Incorporating relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, yoga, or meditation can further support emotional balance by calming the nervous system and reducing the intensity of emotional reactions. Mastering your emotions also involves setting healthy boundaries in your relationships and environment. Being around toxic individuals or staying in situations that constantly drain your energy can make emotional regulation extremely challenging. Establishing boundaries protects your emotional well-being and ensures that your energy is directed toward relationships and activities that uplift you. It also means learning to say no when necessary and prioritizing self-care without guilt. Understanding that emotions are temporary is another important aspect of emotional mastery. When caught in the grip of intense feelings, it can seem as though they will last forever. However, emotions are fleeting by nature, and they often subside if you allow yourself to experience them fully without resistance. This awareness can prevent you from making impulsive decisions based on temporary emotional states. But instead of acting out of anger, sadness, or fear, you can take a step back and wait for clarity before deciding how to proceed. Developing empathy is another cornerstone of mastering your emotions. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper level by understanding and respecting their feelings. This not only improves relationships, but also helps you manage your own emotions more effectively. When you practice empathy, you become less reactive to perceived slights or misunderstandings because you can see situations from another person's perspective. It is also important to embrace vulnerability in the journey toward emotional mastery. Many people resist acknowledging their emotions because they fear being judged or appearing weak. However, vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of courage. Allowing yourself to feel deeply and express your emotions authentically fosters self-acceptance and strengthens your connections with others. Emotional mastery is not about being invulnerable, but about being open to your emotions while maintaining the strength to navigate them with grace. Finally, emotional mastery is a lifelong practice that requires patience and commitment. There will be times when emotions get the better of you, and that is okay. What matters is your willingness to learn from these experiences and continue growing. Celebrate small victories, such as responding calmly in a situation that would have previously upset you, and use setbacks as opportunities to refine your approach. Financial discipline is a cornerstone of stability, success, and long-term happiness. It involves the ability to manage your money wisely, make thoughtful financial decisions, and live within your means while planning for the future. Practicing financial discipline is not just about restricting spending, it is about creating a balance between enjoying life in the present and securing financial health for the future. It is a skill that can transform your relationship with money, reduce stress, and open doors to opportunities that might otherwise seem unattainable. The foundation of financial discipline begins with understanding your income and expenses. Many people struggle with money simply because they lack a clear picture of where their money is going. The first step is to track all your income sources and categorize your expenses into fixed, e.g., rent, utilities, and variable, e.g., entertainment, dining out. This awareness helps you identify patterns, recognize areas of overspending, and make informed adjustments. By knowing exactly how much you earn and spend, you gain the clarity needed to take control of your finances. Once you have a clear view of your financial situation, the next step is to create a budget. A budget is a powerful tool that serves as a roadmap for your spending and saving. It allows you to allocate money toward essential expenses, discretionary spending, and future goals. While creating a budget, it is important to prioritize needs over wants. Needs are the non-negotiable expenses necessary for survival, such as housing, food, and health care. Wants, on the other hand, include things like vacations, luxury items, and dining out. Financial discipline often requires saying no to certain wants to ensure your needs and goals are met. A critical aspect of financial discipline is saving consistently. Savings act as a safety net for unexpected expenses and provide the foundation for achieving long-term goals such as buying a home, starting a business, or retiring comfortably. Financial experts often recommend following the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income is allocated to necessities, 30% to discretionary spending, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Building an emergency fund should be a priority. This fund should ideally cover 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses, offering you peace of mind during unforeseen events like job loss or medical emergencies. Debt management is another crucial element of financial discipline. Borrowing money can be necessary at times, but excessive or poorly managed debt can quickly become a burden. High-interest debt, such as credit card balances, can snowball into unmanageable levels if not addressed promptly. To practice financial discipline, focus on paying off high-interest debts as quickly as possible while avoiding unnecessary borrowing. Strategies like the snowball method, where you pay off smaller debts first to build momentum, or the avalanche method, which targets debts with the highest interest rates, can help you stay on track. Investing is a key component of building wealth and achieving financial independence. While saving ensures you have money set aside, investing allows your money to grow over time through compound interest and market returns. Financial discipline involves setting aside a portion of your income for investments, whether in stocks, bonds, real estate, or retirement accounts. It also requires patience and a long-term perspective, as markets can be volatile in the short term, but tend to grow over the long run. Practicing financial discipline also means resisting impulsive spending. In a world filled with advertisements, sales, and buy now, pay later schemes, it is easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification. Impulse purchases often provide short-term satisfaction but can derail long-term financial goals. To combat this, consider adopting strategies like the 24-hour rule. Wait a day before making a non-essential purchase to determine whether it is truly necessary. A significant part of financial discipline is setting clear and realistic financial goals. Goals give you a sense of direction and motivation to stay disciplined. Whether it is saving for a down payment on a house, paying off student loans, or planning a dream vacation, having specific objectives helps you stay focused. Break your goals into smaller, actionable steps and track your progress regularly. Celebrate milestones along the way to stay motivated, but avoid celebrating in ways that undermine your financial progress. In addition to managing money wisely, financial discipline requires cultivating a mindset of gratitude and contentment. It is easy to feel pressured to keep up with others' lifestyles, especially in the age of social media. However, financial discipline involves recognizing that true happiness does not come from material possessions, but from experiences, relationships, and a sense of purpose. Practicing gratitude for what you have can help you resist the temptation to overspend and stay committed to your financial goals. Another important practice is continuous learning. Financial literacy is a skill that can always be improved. Stay informed about personal finance topics such as budgeting, saving, investing, and retirement planning. Read books, attend workshops, or follow credible financial experts to enhance your knowledge. The more you understand about managing money, the better equipped you will be to make disciplined and informed choices. Lastly, financial discipline is not about perfection but progress. There will be times when unexpected expenses arise or when you slip up and make an impulsive purchase. The key is to acknowledge these moments without judgment and refocus on your goals. Financial discipline is a journey that requires consistency, adaptability, and perseverance. tendency to become defensive during disagreements can use this awareness to work on responding more calmly and constructively in future conversations. One effective way to cultivate self-awareness is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your inner experiences without becoming consumed by them. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply pausing to reflect during the day can help you tune into your thoughts and emotions. Over time, mindfulness strengthens your ability to recognize patterns in your behavior and identify triggers that lead to certain reactions. Journaling is another powerful tool for enhancing self-awareness. Writing down your thoughts and feelings provides an opportunity for reflection and analysis. By revisiting your journal entries, you can identify recurring themes, challenges, or successes in your life. Journaling also allows you to track your progress over time, offering insights into how you have grown and changed. The act of putting thoughts into words often brings clarity and helps you process complex emotions. Feedback from others is equally important in the journey of self-awareness. While introspection is invaluable, it can sometimes lead to blind spots, areas of your personality or behavior that you may not recognize on your own. Seeking feedback from trusted friends, family members, or colleagues provides an external perspective that can help you see yourself more clearly. Constructive feedback, even when it is difficult to hear, is a gift that enables you to refine your understanding of yourself and your impact on others. Self-awareness also involves understanding your values and beliefs. These are the principles that guide your decisions and shape your identity. Taking the time to reflect on what matters most to you helps align your actions with your core values, creating a sense of authenticity and purpose. For instance, if you value honesty, self-awareness will help you notice moments when you are tempted to compromise on truth and encourage you to stay true to your principles. In addition to personal reflection, self-awareness extends to understanding how you are perceived by others. This aspect of self-awareness, often referred to as external self-awareness, involves recognizing the impact of your words and actions on those around you. Being attuned to others' responses can help you navigate social situations with empathy and consideration. For example, noticing when someone appears hurt or disengaged during a conversation can prompt you to adjust your tone or approach, strengthening the connection. Cultivating self-awareness also includes managing your emotions effectively. Emotions are a natural part of being human, but unchecked emotions can lead to impulsive decisions or strained relationships. By becoming aware of your emotional triggers, you can develop strategies to regulate your responses. For instance, if you notice that stress leads to irritability, self-awareness can help you recognize the signs early and implement coping mechanisms such as taking a break or practicing relaxation techniques. Self-awareness is not a static trait, but a dynamic process that evolves over time. As you gain new experiences and encounter different challenges, your understanding of yourself deepens. This ongoing process requires a commitment to self-reflection and a willingness to adapt. Life transitions, such as starting a new job, entering a relationship, or experiencing a loss, often provide opportunities to reassess your values, goals, and identity. One of the most significant benefits of self-awareness is its ability to improve relationships. When you understand your needs, boundaries, and communication style, you can express yourself more effectively and build stronger connections with others. At the same time, self-awareness fosters empathy by helping you appreciate others' perspectives and emotions. This dual awareness of yourself and others creates a foundation for healthy, respectful, and fulfilling relationships. Incorporating self-awareness into your daily life does not require drastic changes. Small, consistent efforts, such as taking a few minutes each day to reflect or practicing active listening during conversations, can have a profound impact. The key is to approach self-awareness with curiosity and openness, viewing it as an ongoing journey rather than a destination. Holistic growth encompasses the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions of life. To achieve balance and harmony in these areas, a key principle is the ability to integrate control over various aspects of your life. This integration ensures that your actions align with your values, your thoughts remain focused, and your emotions support rather than hinder your progress. It is not about rigid discipline, but about creating synergy among different facets of your being to foster sustained growth and fulfillment. Control begins with understanding yourself, your habits, triggers, strengths, and weaknesses. Self-awareness lays the groundwork for intentional living. When you understand your tendencies, you can make conscious choices instead of being driven by automatic responses. For instance, recognizing a tendency to procrastinate allows you to implement strategies to overcome it, such as breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps or setting clear deadlines. This kind of self-regulation is a cornerstone of integrating control into daily life. Mental control plays a crucial role in holistic growth. The mind, if left unchecked, can become a source of distraction, negativity, or self-doubt. Cultivating mental discipline involves training your focus and reframing unproductive thoughts. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, visualization, and journaling can help you become more intentional in your thinking. When you focus your mind on positive and constructive thoughts, you create a mental environment conducive to personal and professional growth. This clarity of thought enables you to set meaningful goals and work toward them with determination. Emotional control is equally essential in fostering holistic growth. Emotions are powerful forces that influence your decisions, relationships, and overall well-being. While it is important to honor and express your feelings, it is equally vital to ensure that they do not control you. Emotional control involves recognizing your feelings, understanding their root causes, and choosing healthy ways to process them. For example, instead of allowing anger to lead to impulsive actions, you can channel it into productive outlets like physical exercise or creative expression. By mastering your emotions, you can navigate challenges with resilience and grace. Physical control is another important aspect of holistic growth. Your body is the vessel through which you experience life, and maintaining its health is essential for overall well-being. Physical control involves adopting habits that support your body, such as eating nutritious food, staying active, getting adequate sleep, and avoiding harmful substances. It also includes listening to your body's signals and addressing its needs, whether through rest, movement, or medical attention. When your body is healthy and energized, you are better equipped to pursue your goals and enjoy life to the fullest. Spiritual control, while often overlooked, contributes significantly to holistic growth. It involves connecting with your inner self and aligning your actions with your values and purpose. Spiritual control is not necessarily about religion. It is about cultivating a sense of meaning and connection to something greater than yourself. Practices like meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature can help you strengthen this connection and maintain a sense of inner peace. By nurturing your spiritual dimension, you create a foundation of balance and integrity that supports growth in all other areas. Integrating control into relationships is equally important for holistic growth. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding, but these qualities require effort and self-regulation. Controlling your reactions during conflicts, listening actively, and setting boundaries are essential for nurturing strong connections. At the same time, practicing empathy and forgiveness fosters harmony and strengthens bonds. When you bring intentionality and balance into your interactions with others, your relationships become a source of support and inspiration in your growth journey. Holistic growth also demands control over your time and energy. Time is a finite resource, and how you use it determines the trajectory of your life. Time management is not about filling every moment with activity, but about prioritizing tasks that align with your goals and values. This includes balancing work, personal development, leisure, and relationships. Similarly, energy management involves recognizing when to push forward and when to rest and recharge. Overcommitting can lead to burnout, while underutilizing your time can result in stagnation. Finding this balance requires reflection and self-discipline. The process of integrating control for holistic growth is not about perfection but progress. It is natural to encounter setbacks or moments when life feels out of balance. What matters is your ability to recalibrate and continue moving forward. Flexibility is an important aspect of control, allowing you to adapt to changing circumstances while staying aligned with your overall vision. For instance, if unexpected events disrupt your routine, adjusting your priorities while maintaining focus on long-term goals demonstrates resilience and adaptability. A holistic approach to control also involves celebrating progress and practicing self-compassion. Growth is a lifelong journey, and every small step matters. Acknowledging your efforts and achievements reinforces positive habits and motivates you to keep going. At the same time, treating yourself with kindness during challenges prevents self-criticism from hindering your progress. Self-compassion allows you to learn from mistakes without dwelling on them, fostering a growth-oriented mindset.